Welcome to worship with College Hill United Methodist Church. I'm Reverend Jim Graves, and I'm assisting in worship today while Pastor Jill and others are attending annual conference. So welcome to those here in the sanctuary and those who are viewing online. We have a great team leading worship in our community of faith this morning as we recognize that we are a reconciling congregation, which means that we affirm the call of the gospel of Jesus Christ to be in ministry to all persons. We believe God loves people of every race, language, national origin, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, physical or mental ability, economic or marital status, and faith background. So as we come together, we know that we reach out also in many ways as a congregation. And so I want to lift up a couple of announcements. One is our Happy Father's Day event, which is a pair of socks. Dad may not want another pair of socks for Father's Day, but we would love them, so bring a new pair of adult socks to church on Father's Day. We'll have a basket in each service to put them in. We'll distribute them to people who are in need. Also, VBS begins June 17th. It's a cooperative adventure with several churches in our area. This year, Plymouth Congregational Church will be hosting the event. It will be June 17th through the 21st. Still time to enroll your children, grandchildren, the neighbor next door, whoever you want to be a part of VBS. Qualifications are all kids who are 3 years old, potty trained, through entering 6th grade in the fall. Did I get all that right, Jody? All right. Other announcements can be found in your bulletin this morning. Friends, if you're watching online, take a moment to text a friend or someone else. Share with them that you're thinking about them this morning. Those of you here in the sanctuary, let's take a few moments to greet one another and share God's peace.
Good morning. As you're able, will you please stand for the call to worship? Children of God, welcome.
Welcome to this place of love and grace.
Welcome to this place of hope and perseverance. God invites all of us to share in the good news.
We are welcome, just as we are. We are beloved. We belong. All are welcome here.
In gratitude for all of this, let us worship God.
Good morning. Good morning. We are going to hear about some ministry highlights. And we've got Elaine here with us. So Elaine, if you'll just answer these questions, what gives you the greatest joy in serving with Chum's Food Pantry?
Good morning. You know, the food pantry is more than just handing out food. We serve people in our neighborhood. 214's area code or zip code is probably at least a quarter, if not more, of the people that we serve. So part of that giving is giving to the neighborhood and the people we love. What I wanted to do is introduce one of my volunteers who probably exemplifies all of the questions that Liz is going to ask. Rick?
Let me step in there and answer that first one. Well, the first one I wanted to answer by saying that we have a fun group of volunteers, and that's one of the great joys of working with the food pantry, is the people here at our church who are involved in this ministry. I also wanted to say something about the people we serve. These people are very polite, and they're very grateful for the help that we're giving to them.
And what encouragement would you give to someone who is considering serving with the food pantry?
I would say if you have, the distribution is on the third Saturday morning of each month. If you have 2 or 3 hours that you could donate that morning, it is a really good experience in terms of the people we help and the people that we work with. If you're also interested, we do prepare things the Thursday before the third Saturday. If you have a couple hours that Thursday morning, you're more than welcome to join a really fun group of people to help put the food baskets together. Thank you.
Thank you both.
You know, one last thing about encouraging, you know, for the food pantry, it takes about 5 to 7 of us to get things ready to go, as well as hand out the food packets on Saturday morning. But we also have the breakfast, and so one of the things that adds additional volunteers if you have nothing to do on Saturday morning is to help serve the breakfast, because it is a free breakfast to everybody, not only those of us in the church, but all of our people that come and pick up food. So it's a great thing to do. It's about 10 to 12 people to help feed and serve the folks on that third Saturday. So we hope to see you. Bye.
Thank you both, and to all those who serve in the food pantry. And we also have Donna, who's going to come up and share with us about Justice Together. What gives you the greatest joy in being involved with Justice Together?
I think it was seeing the action that could happen in our community. I was specifically on the committee for homelessness, and I would feel very overwhelmed as I drove down in downtown and just said, this is such a huge problem for these people, and it would feel very overwhelming. And in this I felt like my greatest joy was the action that I saw, that I was part of it at some level, of seeing things, getting things started to help make it so that there was some movement toward solving homelessness in Sedgwick County. And it's not that it has not been happening. There have been so many people that are, you know, in government, in nonprofits, in our own church, and so many people from other religious organizations and groups. Getting to know them, oh my goodness, that was a wonderful opportunity.
And what encouragement would you give to someone who is considering being involved with Justice Together?
Well, I didn't really know what it was about. So you don't have to say, okay, I'm going to be part of this, I'm going to get this done. There is such a wonderful structure within the social justice group that kind of leads you. You get to meet so many other people, and it is such an opportunity to be part of something, and to see that the power of people coming together and what can happen, and things are already happening with the social justice group. So it's a great thing to be part of.
Well, thank you, and thank you to all who...
With volunteers from our own church, and as the Justice Together group gathers, we want to give thanks for your generosity. Now, we are in the midst of our summer match, extra gift giving. All summer match giving will be